Hi everybody and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. What would it take for you to purchase a product to which you will have to dedicate the rest of your life? What would it take for you to accept a religion like Islam, which requires your complete submission, your complete obedience? According to Muslims, what it takes is a determination which Allah places, but what it also takes is the Quran. Islam teaches that the Quran is the ultimate guide for all humankind, the ultimate message for all humans to understand. And if you truly understand the Quran and read the Quran and grasp it with your heart, then you will become a Muslim and dedicate the rest of your life to it. And becoming a Muslim literally means becoming someone who submits, just as Islam literally means submission. So yes, according to Muslims, the Quran is the answer. The Quran is what you need to dedicate your life in full devotion to this religion from which you are never to turn back. And this is where we come in and where I come in. I am writing a book that will be a counter Quran. It will be a book that will thoroughly analyze the Islamic religion. It will analyze the Quran, Muhammad, the prophecies of him, and it will be the first book of its kind which will be a complete refutation of Islam. It will have much more detail, much more depth than any of my videos have. This book will be called The End of Islam, because that is what the book will be about. It will analyze Islam and end Islam for somebody who reads this book, confronts the arguments and the analysis of this book. And this will also be about the future of Islam and the foreseeable end of Islam. In this book, I will first tackle the future of Islam and the claim that Islam is a rapidly growing religion, which is built on many misconceptions. I will then go into arguing about how Islam is very outdated and very much in conflict with modernity and with advanced civilizations, especially with the West, for example. Next, I will go into the meanwhile comedic narrative that Islam is a religion of peace. I will talk about the history of Islam, what Islam currently does in the world, the scripture of Islam when it comes to peace and violence, and how this entire narrative of a peaceful religion came into existence and should now crumble. Next, I will go into the differences between Christianity and Islam, and then between Islam and Hinduism, Islam and Judaism, and Islam and religions in general. From there on, I will go into Muhammad and his ulterior motives, the truth about Muhammad, how Muhammad became a prophet, and how he built a cult around himself, which Islam is very much dedicated to. Next, I will go into how the Quran was supposedly revealed by the Almighty Allah and why the Quran cannot be trusted. After that, I will of course connect this to the many mistakes in the Quran, and I will specifically go through the strongest, not all, because there will not be enough time and space for that left, but I will go through the strongest scientific mistakes in the Quran. After I'm through all of that, I will discuss in detail what a theological mess Islam is, and how Islam's theology is internally inconsistent and self-defeating. And finally, after that, I will go into a chapter that is already finished, a chapter that I care a lot about, which will be called The Eternal Injustice of Allah, which will rationally expose Islam to be extremely illogical and morally inconsistent with itself. And finally, after I'm through all of that, I will go through some more notes, summarize everything, and we'll have a final chapter titled The End of Islam, in which we will have deconstructed Islam comprehensively. I have already worked a lot on this book. I will be working on this book for the rest of this year. And if I can finish this, if I can accomplish this, I want to really publish this book next year. I am very determined, very certain, very confident that this book will live up to its title, The End of Islam, and that this will be a book like no other book before, that it will counter the Quran and it will deconstruct Islam and reveal it to be very false. I'm excited to do this, I'm excited to finish this, and I can't wait to share more about this with everybody and to finally publish this. If you want to support me on this path, if you want to help me bring this book into existence, support me, support my work, support what I am doing on Patreon or on apostateprophet.com per the donate button. The support that I get from you will make this possible. It will spread our work even further, and it will give me the possibility to finalize this great project, which I want to be a fantastic book, massive in its mission. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and as always, stay away from Islam.